Hey guys, full of Meerkats and Casper's here. This is our first ever live stream. Welcome. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Is it? Hello, Casper. Look, there are people here. Yeah, this is Casper. He's my boy. He's gonna hold on. Let's close this. Okay. This should be better. Okay, good. And is my and how's the voice? How's the voice? Hello, hello everyone. Hey Casper. Well, he's sleepy though. I'm gonna put him in bed. He can do whatever he wants now. Yeah, Firecracker, you're a mod now. I made you a moderator because you're my friend. How's everyone? Oh my god, how many people are in this chat? 56 people are watching. Are you serious? Now I'm more nervous than ever. Oh my god. What's Blakey Yank? Fire? Quacker? Okay, I just said it. Okay, so guys, I'm really nervous because I've never done this before. Like, I'm nervous about a couple of things. First of all, I don't trust my internet connection much, so sometimes it might get laggy, and if it ever gets laggy, there's this bar thingy here and it turns into red, and thank you. Okay, and if it ever turns red, that means the stream is laggy, and it would be great if you guys can like let me know if it gets laggy so that I can just stop talking and wait for lag to go away. And another thing, since I talk a lot when I'm nervous, and right now I'm really, really nervous, and I usually say stupid stuff while I'm nervous, and this time I can't edit this video, so you guys are gonna hear all of this shit, so I'm nervous about that too. And oh, hold on, Casper. Another thing that I'm nervous about is sometimes I tend to forget English words, and sometimes I may need to like use a dictionary, or like I just stare into the void like this until I remember the word that I want to use. So you're gonna witness that as well. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry in advance. Okay. Oh, you guys are so sweet. This is so interesting. Okay, I'm just reading the chat, by the way. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking in the next like 15 minutes or so, I can just interact with you guys in the chat, and then I can start talking about the chapter. How does that sound? It's okay, Chris. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Chris. I mean, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube so you can watch it whenever you want. And yeah, bilingual problems. True. True. Okay, now, alright. Oh, Zevil Chicken is here. Z, how's it going? Lolo-kun is also here. I love you guys. I know you guys because you always comment on my videos and I love reading your comments. And I mean, I especially love your long comments like Zevil, like yours. And even though sometimes like I can't answer to them, I read all of them and like I read all of your comments, just know that, and I appreciate all of them. Seriously, thank you so much for you guys' support. My stream setup. I'm using OBS, and since my upload speed is not that high, this video is 480p, even though my webcam is like HD, but I can't record an HD video because of my upload speed. So yeah, 69 people? Oh, that's a nice number. Yeah, 69 people. That's my luck, seriously. Aw, you don't have to blush, Zevil. Please don't Hammercat. I don't want to see Hammercat in this chat. Please no. How did I... Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, did Erin cancel her live? Because I delayed this live stream just to be able to watch Erin's reaction, but last time I checked, she wasn't there. Like, she's nowhere to be found. Yes, Hemi is baiting. Tell them, Blake Yang. Oh, I'm glad that the quality is okay. Oops. Let me put my phone up here. Okay. Yeah, it's time to stop with Hammercat. She's just a friend. A good friend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're friends. You can ship it as a friendship. We're bro TP. Oh, I've also seen Senshi. I know you as well. Welcome to the chat. Hammercat is filled, exactly. Oh, please, stop with the emojis. Oh, really? Is she doing it in 20 minutes? That's my luck. Seriously. I don't know what I'm gonna do once Erin starts her stream. Perhaps I can just watch it here? I don't know. You annoy me with Hammercat because I'm adorable. Oh, come on. Come on, no. CISO-TP, is that a word? Hammercat has sailed. There's no turning back, please. Oh, you found my channel on Tumblr? Oh, hello! Hello, Sonyared. Thank you for the sub. You read any books recently? I recently started to reread Aragon because the author, Christopher Paolini, just like released another book. Oh, hey, Blasian Domo! Welcome to the chat! And so yeah, right now I'm rereading Aragon to prepare myself for the new book because like I literally grew up with Aragon series. I mean Inheritance Cycle, I think that's the English name for it. Nevermore? Oh guys, Nevermore, don't start with the Nevermore. Like, I listened to Nevermore like 50 times. I know that Flint of RWBY like made a video about it with good quality, and then I downloaded it. I converted that file into an MP3 file just to be able to listen to it all the time. Seriously, it's on my PC now. Like, Nevermore is like my jam ever since I like watched the finale. I mean, it's not gonna be a blind reaction. I'm talking about Nevermore because I already listened to it like 50 times. But I'm gonna make a Volume 6 soundtrack reaction for sure, just like how I did last year. I'm gonna put the lyrics on the screen as well, since I'm a non-native speaker, and I think it also helps other people to understand the lyrics more. Today you listened Nevermore like 12 times? Mood. Dude, seriously, that's my mood. Blind reaction to Eren. I think I can do that, but I can't put her reaction on screen because I have to watch it on my phone. But I can just stay here and like react to it. You can just hear me say stuff like, "Oh, Aaron, you're adorable, my ship captain," and stuff like that. But I can do that if you're up to it. Firecrackers, same. My family hates me too. I'm sure my grandpa can like sing along with Nevermore with me, even though he doesn't speak English. Like seriously. Even Casper can like notice that song at this point. Erin is the best ship captain, yeah. Erin is so sweet. She's adorable. Insert Meerkat is gay. Okay, well, that's me, yeah. I'm always gay. Indomitable, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word right, but I heard that it was inspired by Monty's quotes, so it's really affected me, and I really can't wait to like hear it since it's also like a RWBY song, and I've been waiting for a RWBY song for way too long now, and like I really can't wait to hear that. You guys are gonna see my reaction to it. Our leader, Queen Erin. She is a queen though. Yeah, rest in peace, Monty. I guess it was yesterday, February 1st. That guy was a genius, seriously. Like his show changed my life. I don't know about you guys, but like RWBY's my favorite show and it's literally changed my life for the better. So, yeah. I also can't wait for the soundtrack to drop. Like I don't know how I'm going to wait. Like seriously, I have no clue as to what I'm gonna do in like next 9 months. But at least like Genlock came out. Have you guys seen Genlock? Have you guys seen it? I think the third episode aired today, but I haven't seen it because of this live stream. I'm gonna make a reaction to it tomorrow. When you first watched RWBY for the first time, you fell in love. Same dude. I fell in love with the show. Seriously, I fell in love with the show. Genlock is great, right? Cammy Squad. I still don't have a favorite character. I'm talking about Genlock. And like, I think I really like Yas. Yasamin, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm just gonna call her Yas. I love Yas. She's Persian and like she's so badass and I'm gay, so Cammy stand. Cammy's cute. Cammy Protection Squad. Okay, there are a lot of Cammy fans in here. Oh god, the chat is moving so fast. RWBY inspired me to go on with my dream of being a writer. Like, it inspires me to follow my dream, and I'm so grateful to Monty for the show. I've been crying all day since yesterday. Oh, that's so adorable. That's so adorable. Valentina Squad, exactly. Zevil. I feel like she's gonna be my I'm sorry, they're gonna be my favorite. I don't know if you guys have heard, but they said that I think Valentina is gender fluid, so I think I need to use they them pronouns for Valentina. I read it in a review. A guy made a review. I think they've seen the first five episodes of Genlock, and they said that Valentina is a gender fluid character. Yeah, Valentina is they them. Even in the Genlock wiki page, they use they them pronouns for Valentina. So yeah, I should work on that. I'm just calling them she her because of reflex, but I'm gonna work on it. Yes, non-binary representation. Exactly, Zevil. Actually, I was thinking about you when I heard that news, and I was gonna answer. I mean, I was gonna reply to your comments, but then I forgot But I'll be sure to talk about it in my episode 3 reaction. Exactly. That article, I think, Lolo, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen episode 3, so I don't really know. You want proof in the show. That's valid. That's valid. I mean, I'm also waiting, but if it's true, that's just super cool because we need more representation of non binary people and gender fluid people. It's funny that in my language we don't have she, he pronouns. Same, same. I'm the same. That's why I always struggle with like she, her, he, him because we only have one word in my native language as well. So I never understood like these pronouns in English. Like, why not only use one word like they, them for everything? That would make things way more easier in my opinion. Your room is impressively clean. Yeah, I'm kind of a clean freak. I mean, not that much, but like I like things organized and clean. Listen to Valentina's dialogues in episode 3. It's so telling. Oh, I will. Actually, I'm also planning on watching Genlock with subtitles on from now on because sometimes I tend to miss things or like Cammy's accent is so hard for me to understand. Eren is queen. How many minutes left until Eren's reaction, by the way? Can you guys give me an update? I always thought it would be cool to see a trans or non-binary RWBY character. Perhaps we will. I mean, I'm hopeful. They're like so far they're amazing in terms of like LGBT representation. Don't worry, Kami's accident is hard for everyone to understand. It's the trope of the. Who's Kami? Everything's gendered. I still say that Meerkat can totally cosplay as young Maria. Dude, I'm like a troll compared to young Maria. She's just gorgeous and I'm in love. I'm in love with young Maria. Are there any other reactors that you personally watch? Yes. My favorite RWBY reactor is Puns of Damage. I love her reactions. Also, totally is another favorite of mine, and I also I also talked about this. She's the one that inspired me to make my own videos since she's also LGBT and she's also a non-native speaker, so I always like follow her content and try to support her with comments and all. And Semblance of Sanity, another favorite, and like Flaming Shark, I love his reactions as well. Young Marie is so beautiful. She really is so beautiful and badass. Like her weapons, I think her sights are called Life and Death. Miles confirmed it in Ruby Rewinds in one of the Ruby Rewind episodes. Oh, and Xiaolong's channel. Like I love their reactions. Um, I haven't been able to like watch their live streams, but I know that they've started doing live streams this season. I also follow Murder of Birds' live stream discussions. I'm gonna follow like his format in this live stream discussion as well. Like I'm gonna put some images here to be able to talk about them because I realized that I can't play videos in the live stream because it makes like the stream crash. So I have to like use these images. I need to draw young Maria. She deserves it. Yes, please do. I've been looking for young Maria art, fan art on Tumblr for like ever since I've seen her, and I'm trying to reblock all of the young Maria art on my blog. Should I start to? Holy shit, there are 90 people here. When did that happen? Oh my god! 90 people! What are you guys doing here? Hey, welcome, 91. Holy shit, I'm just gonna close that number because it's making me nervous. It's making me nervous. Tumblr is the beehive and Erin is the queen. That is true. I could draw young Maria. I'm not that good though. Don't sell yourself short, dude. If you can, you should. Seriously, if you want, that is like, don't do it because I want it. Okay, so what did you guys think about Volume 6? Was it your favorite? Did you guys have any problems with it? What did you guys think? Do you think that for Volume 7 there is the possibility that Yang and Blake can be consolidated as a canon couple based on the different situations that involve both, especially in the episode 12? Yeah, I totally think that, seriously. I think, like, at this point we can say that they're gonna be canon real soon because, like, those scenes, all of these, like, hand-holding scenes, like, they're already like a married couple. Like, have you seen my episode 12 reaction? Bumblebee has been the most perfect ship I ever seen. It was perfect, so worth the wait. Same. Like it's. I don't usually ship characters, but Bumblebee is different. Like, Bumblebee is different for me. We want canon bees. I mean, to me, they're already canon, but. Volume 6 is my favorite for sure as well. Like, Volume 6 pretty much fixed a lot of issues that previous volumes used to have. It was amazing. Agreed. Agreed. Like, especially the fighting scenes and like the pace of the volume as a whole, like it was just so smooth. And the fighting scenes were like they were great compared to Volume 4 and Volume 5. RT gives us that atlasness. Bumblebee is so cute, I'm always grinning when I think about them. Same. Same. They cure my depression. I don't usually ship anyone, but they made an amazing work with Blake and Yang's story and growing relationships. Same. Like, I also don't ship characters usually, but like, Bumblebee is just top tier. Like, it's just so good. And what was your favorite chapter, guys? For me, I mean, for the longest time, it was the apathy chapter, chapter 6, but then, like, chapter 11 and 12 happened. Like, so now, I don't know, it's either 11 or 12 for me, but like, I had a lot of emotions in chapter 11. I lost my shit in chapter 11. I literally lost my shit, so that chapter has a special place in my heart. The memorial scene, yeah, it was so great, but like the Adam fight, freaking Adam fight was so cool. Also, can we talk about Blake without her white coat during that fighting? Dude, yeah. Someone actually sent me a comment that said, I think you have a thing for Blake. And I'm like, I don't have a thing for Blake, but I kind of had a gay panic when I saw her without her coat. This volume made me cry as much as volume 3 though, for different reasons. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think I almost cried in that freaking Pyrrha scene with the statue. Like, I hate crying in front of other people, and in that chapter I was like holding myself to not cry. It was so hard. Can you talk about how Grind Your Gears is now dead? Blake Yang. Grind Your Gears is a ship between Yang and her bike. Yeah, yeah. Rip Bumblebee and Grind Your Gears. Everyone had a gay panic when Blake lost her jacket. I think everyone, like even straight people, like because Blake is gorgeous, everyone lost lost their shit when they saw her without her jacket. Okay, how long have we been talking? Oh shit, it's 26 minutes. Should I just go to the chapter? I think it's time. Rest in peace, Bumblebee, the bike, yeah. Blake has a harem even in real life. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start discussing the finale, guys. The time has come. Yeah, the time has come. Okay, let me put the images. Okay, so we started the chapter with this scene right here. We finally seen Cinder and Neo after a while. They both got new outfits. When I first seen the chapter, I thought that they were cool, and then I looked at them again, and I think Neo's is fine, but like I don't get Cinder's outfits. Like, how is she gonna live in Atlas with that thing? And like she was even making a joke to Neo that she should like, what was the word? Create some snow boots or something. Like, oh, thank you for the donation. Rip Bumblebee. Yeah, rest in peace, Bumblebee. Bumblebee died so that the Bumblebee ship can live. And like, after this, after this, like, oh shit, hold on. I hate it when things are not like symmetric. Oh, anyway. Okay, I didn't know that her semblance can do stuff like this. Like, she literally created an Atlas airship like that. So she's like they're. Neo looking like a snack, oh my goodness. It's okay, it means Cinder will freeze to death. Oh, but then again, she has fire powers. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, she can warm herself with fire and stuff. What's more entertaining, watching Blake's ear move or watching Blake stare at Yang? Watching Blake stare at Yang. Definitely. Watching Blake stare at Yang. I'm a trash dude. Seriously. Okay, so I didn't know that her semblance was like this. I mean, I knew that she can materialize herself, like she can make new outfits or she can like turn into another person, but I didn't know that like she can change other stuff. Like she literally turned that ship into an um Atlas airship, so it's gonna be really easy for them to go to Atlas in Volume 7. Like, they're not gonna have any problems. But I'm also curious as to how they stole that other airship, like the one she turned. I would love to see that, but I guess they didn't have enough time to show us that. What was your favorite part of the episode? This episode? Um, it's hard to choose. I'm gonna think about it. Like there were, like I loved Ruby's scene because Ruby was awesome and like we've actually seen Summer Rose, dude. Like we've seen her face, like literally. But then there were really cute Bumblebee moments in it. So Cinder plus Neo, Shoto, Todoroki. Was Todoroki the one like half white, half red haired dude in Boku no Hero Academia? Murder of Meerkat. What the heck is Murder of Meerkat? Oh, it's an illusion. Yeah, I know, but I forgot the word. Yeah, it was illusion. I was looking for that word. And like, it's gonna be really easy for them to go to Atlas because of Neo. Okay, and then Cinder started to talk about Pyrrha. I mean, she's like, well, once someone told me, do you believe in destiny? And I definitely will, or something like that. And I was like, what a bitch. She really is a bitch. And honestly, I'm actually really curious um, about Cinder's past because we know basically nothing about Cinder. And I'm curious as to how she became this, like, literally bitch. Um, I mean, I love Cinder as a villain. It's nice hating her. Like, it's nice hating her. And I'm really curious about her past. I hate that part, dude. Same. Same. Like, and there's smiles in here. They're just so bad. Like, have you seen this? Hold on. Like, look at these smiles. Look at these two. They're planning really evil stuff, guys. Really evil stuff. But honestly, I feel like Neo doesn't like Cinder much. Like, she's only with Cinder just to be able to avenge Roman's death. So I feel like she might betray her anytime. But we'll see. We'll see. So we know that these two are gonna be in Atlas without any problems. Okay, and then we got this Grimm thing. What was the word? Leviathan, a new English word for me to like remember. To me this is Grimmzilla because it's easier to pronounce for me, and like it literally looks like Godzilla. Like it also looks like a dolphin, and like that thing died into water to like hide itself from the ships. Lenny! Oh yeah! Yeah, fandom named it Lenny. And I think Carrie said that they were calling it Levi in RWBY Rewind because of, you know, Leviathan, and Levi is like a shortened version of that word. Lenny the Grimmzilla. Do you guys think that this looks intimidating? Like this Grimm, to me it looks kind of funny, but you know. It looks like a platypus. Oh my god, you're right. You are right. Hey, sorry I missed the beginning of the stream. It's cool, like I just started talking about the chapter, and I'm gonna upload this on YouTube so you can watch it whenever you want from the beginning. You can see my dog if you watch it from the beginning. My puppy was with me at the beginning of this video. Honestly, he looked kinda cute, oh my goodness. He looked kinda cute, okay. Okay, and now we got our gang. I mean, if it's a giant thing marching towards your city, I would freak out. Dude, I was freaking out as well. While watching the chapter, I was freaking out. Like, I wasn't thinking, oh, this Grimm looks silly, it looks like a platypus or something. I was, like, seriously losing my shit. Okay, so, we got our gang, and they're all looking like, what the fuck did we do? Like, they know that they're kind of responsible because of this. And then, we got a racist old lady. What was her name? She's always gonna stay as racist old lady for me. Cordovan. Yeah, Cordovan. Cordovan was like, this is your fault. Do you hear me? And, like, it's also, like, Cordovan is at fault as well. And I think she also realized it later on in the chapter. But I'm gonna be talking about that in a little bit. Let's go frame by frame. And then we got the bees. They're like running. And I was like, how the heck did they get here so fast? I thought they were far away since, like, they went to that forest with Bumblebee. And I thought that they were far away, but apparently not. Anyway, I'm just glad that they made it, you know. Erin just cancelled her stream? Really? Oh, did Erin cancel her stream? I was waiting for her to, like, do her stream, her reaction. That's why I delayed my stream a little bit. But anyway, yeah, we got the bees, and, like, they got here so fast, and I have no complaints. I mean, I don't know how they got here so fast, but I have no complaints. And then they were like, what happened? Because, like, once they left, like, everything was normal, and then once they're back, there's this giant mech, like piloted by a racist old lady, and one of its arm is gone, and like there are airships, and like then they realize that a Grimm has come, and Weiss is like, yeah, and we just destroyed the only thing that could stop it. I love this part of Weiss. She's so direct. She's so direct. Like she's great. I love Weiss, guys. And we'll do it later. She has a poll up on Twitter. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna join the poll. Maybe Blake and Yank took a write down, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. Non-pancakes, I must go. Okay. See you, non-pancakes. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See you later. Okay, and then they all like jumped into the airship and they were on their way. They were like going far away from that Grimm thing, and like um this scene actually took my interest because if you look at Cordovan's expression, hold on, let me make it bigger. She looks really sad in here. And I know like none of us care about Cordovan, but I like emphasizing with characters like her, and she was still saying that this is your fault. This is your fault. But I think she was also talking about herself. I mean, she's aware that she's at fault because she didn't have to use that giant mech against these like a couple of kids. You know what I mean? And I think she's aware of that, and she's aware that the city is in danger because of her. And yeah, I think she blames her as well because she looked so defeated and she looked so sad. She obviously had like regrets. Okay, and now we got this. We got this. Okay. Let me read the chat for a bit. Hold on. I have to go. Got a Skype call with girlfriend, but I will watch later. Love your reactions. Hope you do live streams more. Thank you so much. See you later. Oh, you can't see that hand of mine. Okay, see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know if I will make more live stream, like stuff like this. I don't know. This is my first time doing something like this, and I'm kind of nervous. And it's up to your feedback as well. Like I don't know. It's kind of hard to do stuff like this. The bees are coming. Yeah, yeah. Hello from Russia. Hey there. Okay, so we got this, and actually, this scene was really interesting. Oh, hold on. Okay. So in this scene, Blake was apologizing from everyone, and it was really interesting to see that. I believe it is because of Adam's effects. Like we know that Adam's a manipulative bitch, and he had been manipulating and manipulating Blake for years, and we can actually understand that from her response because she still blames herself even though she's not at fault. And like after that, hold on, let me. Okay. After that, Yang said that like it's not on you. You don't have to blame yourself. But Blake was still like, but because she still thinks that everything is her fault even though it isn't, and it is actually like from my experiences I can easily say that it's because of her abuser. Like it's the effect of abuse in my opinion. I mean, this is just my opinion. It's a personal opinion. Maybe I'm reading into things too much, but I just felt that way. Like look at this image. She was still like butts. And then Ruby jumped in. And I loved watching this scene. I loved it. Like I've been dying to see more Ruby and Blake interactions in the show because we rarely see it. We rarely see it. We've seen it in the empathy arc just a little bit. They talked a little bit, but like overall, we don't get that much. And in this scene, Ruby was saying something like, you're here, that's all that matters. And this was such a nice callback to RWBY Volume 5 finale, and this is Volume 6 finale, and we got a parallel, and all that matters was playing in the background in this particular scene, and like, I absolutely love this. I mean, you can easily see Blake's smile in here. Oops, hold on. I'm still learning this, I'm sorry. Where was I? Okay, was it this? Okay. I'm sorry. Like you can see Blake's smile. She's just so happy. She's so happy because now there are people that actually loves her and cares about her well-being and doesn't blame herself for everything. Like it was such a great scene. And this shit, guys, I'm gonna talk about this a lot. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let me read the chat a little bit before going into this scene because I'm gonna talk about this a lot. Ooh, bees emojis. Exactly, I'm gonna put a lot of screenshots. Seriously, Ruby knows. Yeah. Okay. So in this scene, Ruby looks at Yang with a knowing smile because she's aware that Yang has romantic feelings for Blake. She's aware that she knows her sister. Okay, she knows her sister. That's why she's looking like that. And in this shot, hold on. Let me make it bigger. Yang's face is more important than me. She's looking at Blake with like the softest expression that I've ever seen from Yang. This is just so soft. Like it is so freaking soft, and she's looking at Blake like this. And then I have a lot of screenshots about this, guys. I'm a trash. And then oh, hold on. I'm still getting used to it. Okay, good. And then she looks at Ruby with that look. She looks at Ruby, okay? And then hold on. And then she smiles. She smiles at Ruby. Ruby was already smiling at her like, I know, sis. And Yang is just like smiling because she realized that Ruby understood that she has feelings for um Blake, and then she looks away and keeps smiling. This is literally like she's literally saying like, yeah, I have feelings for Blake. I have feelings for Blake, and she's not denying anything, and Ruby smiles. Ruby smiles because she's happy for Yang. She's happy that um Blake is here now. She promised she's not leaving. That's all that matters. Her team is together, and like she's just so happy for both Blake and Yang. I love this scene so much. I loved it so much. The gayest thing I've ever seen. Oh come on, it's not the gayest thing. The gayest thing that I've ever seen is the other Bumblebee moment in this episode. That was so gay. But yeah, this was just so soft, guys. This was so freaking soft. Like while I was watching this, I was like, what? What just happened? I mean, in terms of Blake and Yang scenes, the only thing that I wanted was the only thing that I was expecting is to be like to them to like stay close to each other in the ship, and maybe one of them would put her head to the other's shoulder, and like that's literally it. But we got this shit instead, and then the other shit, the other scene in the chapter, and I'm like, oh my god, we've been blessed, guys. We've been blessed. And then anyway, I talked too much about that scene. I'm sorry. Uh okay. This episode should be called R Gay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe people call them gay or lesbian, but they're canonically bi. Actually, we don't know their sexualities. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed. For Blake, I think we can call her she's bisexual because she was in a relationship with Adam, and now she has feelings for Yang, but it's not canonically confirmed, especially Yang. So I think it's okay for people to headcanon them however they want, since it's not canon yet. I mean, it's not like it got confirmed like Ilias. Like, we don't know that for sure yet, but hopefully we will find out later on, right? Anyway, and then Maria was like, I hate being the bad guy, but like taking the relic to Atlas is the most important thing, and we can do that right now because like the others are distracted because of the Grimm. But like the others, I especially love the scene. Yang was like, "No way, no, we're not going." All of them, Weiss, Yang, Blake, everyone said something about this, and Blake was like, "A huntress should protect others till the bitter end, just like you said, just like Maria said." After the apathy arc, because if you remember it correctly, Maria had regrets because she kept hiding and stopped being a huntress after that TikTok girl, was her name Talk? I think it was Talk. I mean that crocodile girl um, made her blind, and Blake remembers that and tells her the same line. And I'm so proud of these girls, guys. I'm so proud. And Maria's proud too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but she's smiling here. She's smiling here. She's really proud of this generation. Like, you can totally say that she's really proud. And then we got Lenny again. We got Lenny again. And they decided to fight with Lenny. And we got this shit, and I was like, protect the lesbians, not the lesbians. This couple though. This couple though, like I like bless this couple, terracotta family. I love them to death. Like, protect this people. And we got this tech from Atlas. I don't know what you guys are calling this in English. I'm just gonna call it wall. I think it was something about power something. Can you guys give me a word? I'm looking at the chat. What is this wall thing called? Hardlight dust shields? Is that what it's called? Seriously? Really? Did you notice the characters in the background? No duplicates, all different. RWBY is so good now. Oh, force field! Thank you! Thank you so much. Yeah, the force fields. Atlas force fields. I always forget that word. Yeah, Lolo, you're right. Like, the background characters, hold on. They're all different. RWBY has come so far, seriously, and one thing that I don't get is, like, it's winter. It's winter, but these people are not cold. Like, especially Jaune's sister. What was her name? Saffron. Like, Saffron, come on, aren't you freezing? But yeah. Yeah. The force fields. Levi started to walk around the force fields. And we learned that, like, it can use this, like, fire thing. I don't know how to express this thing. Anyway. And then we got this motivational, like, speech. It wasn't actually motivational speech, but, like, Ruby was talking with the Atlassian soldiers, and she was saying, like, we're not leaving. We can stop this thing. I'm a huntress, guys. She said that I'm a huntress, and I'm so freaking proud of her. Let me make this bigger. Okay, so she's like, I'm a huntress. We can stop this thing, and everyone else were looking like they were like, what the fuck, Ruby? What are you saying? Like, just look at look at Crow's expression, and then you got like even Maria's eyes are open wide, and everyone is just what the fuck, and Yang and Blake are like, we just killed a dude, please don't do this to us, Ruby, what the fuck are you talking about? We literally just killed a person, and now we're gonna defeat this thing? You must be joking. And like, I know, right? Their faces. Like, I looked at the screenshot for way too long, and like, I was laughing in my room alone while I was taking screenshots, and like, I just wanted to share it with you guys. And then Maria was like, I mean, I said that you should practice and all, but are you sure you want to use your eyes on that freaking thing? Literally. And everyone was worried, but Ruby was like, I have to do this. I have no other choice. And Cordovan was hearing all of this thanks to that device. What was I forgot that word in English. There you go. I wish I could edit this video, but I can't. Anyway, she can hear them because of her device. And she was actually surprised. Hold on. Let me make this bigger. She was surprised. And like, because she wasn't expecting them to decide to like fight that thing, so she got really surprised. And I think that's why she decided to help our gang at the end. She, like, she used her mech to destroy that Grimm, and she let them go to Atlas. But I'll be talking about that later on once we come to those scenes. And then they made a plan. Ruby was like, can you make us invisible? Not invisible, but like, I can't find another good word to describe it. But make their emotions hidden thanks to Rand's semblance. And I love this combo, like these two. I love these two's like combo attack. Like Jaune's semblance is so freaking cool. Like Rand's face. I know, right? Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Rand's face is adorable in this. I just love these two. I love these two so much. They're great friends, and I love Team Juniper. But yeah, their combo attacks are great. Like what was the word? Aura. What was Jean's semblance's words? Amplification? No, that wasn't it. I wish I could edit this video. Okay, I already hate Livestream. What was... Oh, amplify! Thank you, Lolo. Yeah, amplify. Like, he can amplify aura, and it's just so freaking cool. But one thing that I don't understand is, like, most of their auras were crushed, in the previous chapter. Jean's aura crashed while he was trying to save Nora, and the same goes with Nora as well, but he still has aura in this. I didn't get that part clearly. Perhaps their auras can charge after they get crashed, like they automatically starts like charging itself, like in the game Grim Eclipse. I don't know if you guys play Grim Eclipse. I can't talk. I don't know. I mean, that RWBY game, PC game. I mean, I was playing it with my friends. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Oh shit. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Is it still laggy? Are you guys back? Oh, am I back? I mean, it still looks red to me. It says this like stream health is low. Are you guys? Oh, okay, okay. If we're good, I'm gonna keep talking. What was I saying? I'm sorry, it's because of my unstable internet connection. It might happen from time to time, just let me know and I'm just gonna stop talking and wait for the lag to go away. But yeah, I was talking about Jaune's summons. It is just so freaking cool. But like like I said, I got a little confused because like I said, his aura was crashed, but I think his aura can charge itself really fast. Um, but yeah. And then our cute friend Lenny went for the other force field. This time I remembered the word force field. Thank you for making me learn that word. And then there goes the second force field, and I'm honestly like I'm a little bit disappointed with this Atlas technology because I was expecting so much more because you know they're always like, oh, Atlas technology is the best, like, but this doesn't look good to me. Like that thing destroyed these force fields way too easily, but maybe it's because that's a freaking like giant Grimm. Um, and then this beautiful house, it's literally gone. I got actually really sad in here because I love the architecture um of Argus. I've heard that it's the same as San Francisco in the United States, I think, but I've never been to California, so I don't know. I've only been to Florida in the United States, so I'm not so sure, but I think this architecture is from San Francisco, if I remember it correctly. I mean, at time. Atlas technology has many flaws. Remember Volume 3. Oh yeah, you're right. Like they hacked all of the and they didn't made it at time and their aura were gone. So they had to came up with a different idea. And yeah, you guys are right. I'm seeing comments about this like, yeah, Yang, where's your hand? Where's your hand, my dear? Where's that hand? Can you guys detect her right hand? Can you guys detect it? Like Yang try not to touch Blake challenge. Okay, so besides that hands, I really like this scene because Yang was like, "What are we gonna do now?" And she asked that to Ruby. She asked that to Ruby, even though Ruby is her little sister, even her like older sister, who raised her, um, knows the fact that Ruby is the leader. They all are seeing her as the leader, and they all trust her judgments. So that's why Yang turned and asked Ruby like, "What do we do now? What are we gonna do?" And I loved this. Like, I loved this. Ruby is the leader, and even her older sister respects her in that regards. It was great. And then we got this part, and yeah, Yang's hand is still on Blake. Anyway, Ruby is like, yeah, I can stop this thing with my eyes. She's thinking about it, and then she actually decides to do it. And like, she's so brave. She's so brave to be able to do this. Like, this girl is only 17. Like, I'm just so proud of Ruby. She has come so far. And even Weiss was like, "Are you sure like you can do this?" You know? And Ruby decided that she can use Weiss's semblance, her summoning, like, to go near the Grimm. And like, I'm also again confused because Weiss was also like devastated. Um, in the previous chapter. She was so tired, she could barely use her gravity glyphs. But then she could easily, like, I mean, not that easily, but she could summon, like, a Lancer without having a problem. So I guess that's because, like, they can actually charge their auras really fast. Is that it? Like, I don't know about that detail about auras, but if it's, like, the game itself, Grim Eclipse, then I'm thinking that they can charge their auras after they get crashed. And like, this part was great. Now she just needs to master how to shoot laser beams out of her eyeballs. That line was great. I remember that line. Didn't Maria mention something about how Silver Eyes could blind Grimm as well? I don't remember. I don't remember. But apparently they can turn them into stones or ashes, like, she turned them into ashes, the apathy, I mean. But she turns, Lenny into stone, and I actually have a theory about that, but I'm not so sure. I'm gonna be talking about that as well. Anyway, this scene right here, it was also great. Like Nora and Yang were trying to like keep Lenny busy so that it can't see Ruby. And Blake was just like, "Is it working?" She was so desperate. She's like, "Is it working? Are you sure?" But they're like, "No, it's obviously not working, Blake." And Blake is like so frustrated because she can't do anything about that since she's far away. So like, and her weapon is broken. So she's just asking around, "Is it working?" And then we got this scene, and I absolutely love this. Like, even though she can't, I mean, Blake can't do anything from far away, she's still supporting her teammates. She's trying to support her teammates as much as she can, and I absolutely love this. I love these team interactions, guys. Yeah, Blake is emotional support. Blake's the emotional support cat. Exactly, exactly. Like, she cares about her teammates so freaking much. She loves them more than anyone. She said that in Volume 4 to Sun. She loves these girls more than anyone. Like, and I absolutely love these team interactions. And then we got this scene. Like, I absolutely love Vice's summoning thingy. Actually, like, Vice's summons is so freaking cool. Actually, she's really OP in my opinion, and like, it's just so great. And I can't wait for Vice to like summon Apathy at some point, because she can totally do that. Like, she can summon Apathy or something. Just imagine her summoning an Apathy army or something. Like, that would be cool as fuck. I would love to see that because I love Apathy Grimm, even though like they're so ugly and terrifying that those things could be my favorite Grimm as well, just like Miles, because like seriously. Oh, bye Makawar, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Good night. It's actually really late for me as well in my time zone, but I'm here. But like, I made myself a coffee before the stream to be able to stay awake. And like, I don't know. I think I'm fine because I'm excited. Because like right now, 78 people are listening. 78 people, it's a lot. Okay. And then you got this, and Ruby was like, "You have to do this. You can do this. You have to do this." And she was just trying to like defeat her I mean, she's scared because of this thing. I mean, why wouldn't she be? And she's trying to overcome that fear by telling herself that she can do this. I mean, we also do stuff like that in real life as well. When we face something that we afraid of, we're just like, "You can do this. I can do this. I can do this." I mean, I know that I said that stuff a lot while I was a student in college. While I was doing my projects, I was like, you can write this report. You can do this. You can make it. You can make this. And before I start this stream, I was like, "You can do this. Do not be afraid." And I'm like, wait, what? Coffee with cream and 5 sugar? No, I drink my coffee black. No cream, no sugar, nothing. I like it black. Or maybe sometimes with milk. But other than that, I'm a black coffee person. I love tasting the coffee, my dude. I love tasting the coffee. And she looks so scared, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't she be, right? And then she closed her eyes and then started to like take deep breaths to calm herself. And like, I took too many screenshots of the scene, guys, because of those flashback scenes, you know? And I absolutely loved those flashback scenes. One question. Jinn said she is giving RWBY what she seeks for free. Did Jinn give RWBY the nice flashbacks? I don't think so. I think Jinn meant to say that. I know that you're not asking me a question, but I'm not gonna let you use me like that again. I mean, RWBY is basically using Jinn there to have more time, because when Jinn's around, time literally stops. That's why she summoned Jinn. But I think those flashbacks were RWBY's. Like, she's seeing those things. Like, she's thinking about those flashbacks because in order to, in order for RWBY to use her silver eyes, she needs to remember the people that are close to her. Like, she she's trying to remember the people that she needs to protect, because that's what gives the power to silver eyes. I mean, that's what I get from Maria's words, at least. That's why she's trying to think about her loved ones, her friends, and her family, you know. And there you go. I took screenshots of every single flashback, guys, because they're just great. We got Baby Yang and Tai Yang. I love this family. And like, look at Yang's pigtails. She's so adorable. And we got this iconic scene. There's a post on Tumblr. It'd be great if you guys can link it. I don't remember. I think it was Secret Tunnel Yes block. She made a video. She made an edit. It was like, it won't bite, dude. It won't bite. But like, Blake was getting scared. It was a crack video. It always makes me laugh, but I don't remember the name of it. Like, I would have showed it to you guys, but that was such a great edit of the scene, because Blake is scared from Zwei, like she's actually a cat. It's just so perfect. But yeah, right now she's trying to remember the people that she's close with, which is her family and her teammates, and then we got this. Like, guys, the food fight is one of my favorite fights of all time. Actually, yeah, Secret Tunnel, yeah, made that edit, but I can't remember its name. Otherwise, I would put the link in here. Firecracker. The food fight. After I watched the food fight, I mean, I was watching RWBY for the first time in my room on my phone while I was trying to sleep. And then I got to this scene. It was, I think, volume 2, episode 1. After I seen food fight, I was like, holy shit, I love this freaking show, because I noticed that while characters were moving, for very specific character, their character's song was playing in the background, and the animation, the choreography, food fight made me love this show so freaking much. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna binge watch this show. And then volume 3 happens. Volume 3, the Vital Festival, all that shit. Like, then I was like, okay, I'm in love with the show. At the end of volume 3, I was like, I am in love with the show. But yeah, the food fight, it's such an iconic moment. It is just so great. The foods they're using as weapons, they're all like similar to their own weapons and all. Like Yang with turkey, and like Weiss with the swordfish and all that shit. It was so great. It was so great. And she's remembering all of this stuff. She remembers the time that she saw Penny. I think this scene right here is from Volume 3, before she went to that fight with Pyrrha, but I'm not so sure. And we got Vomit Boy scene. Like, the first time they saw Jaune from Volume 1. Volume 1, Episode 1. All of this, like, she's remembering all of her friends to be able to use her eyes. And now we got to the another vital scene, festival moments. They're all eating together, noodles. They're all eating noodles together, and then after she remembers all of like Team Juniper, she remembers Pyrrha, And of course, after she remembered Pyrrha, she remembered like how she died and how that affected Jaune in Volume 4 because RWBY saw this behind the tree because she woke up and she saw this. And then she made this expression because while she was trying to remember the positive things, um, then suddenly she started to remember the bad things as well. And I honestly relate to this a lot. Like sometimes when I'm trying to like make myself happy and try to think about positive things, my mind automatically switched to like bad stuff for some reason. And this fucking scene, this fucking scene with this art style, it killed me. And someone made a GIF on Tumblr, and on that GIF, you can see that Blake is squeezing Yang's hand in this. I mean, after Pyrrha's death, of course, she remembered that how her sister lost her arm and how Blake was hurt, and then how Blake left, and that made Yang to fell into depression, and how she didn't say she loves RWBY. She remembered all of the shit. And just, guys, just think about it. This is a 17-year-old girl. This is a 17-year-old girl, and then this. And then she saw Pyrrha's death, like this fucking scene. Cinder, you bitch. She remembered this scene. This is a 17-year-old girl, okay? Like, this is too much. When you, like, see these stuff this fast, I'm like, this girl's been through a lot of shit, actually. Like, she's definitely not the same RWBY that we've seen. Not the girl who wants to be, like, normal niece. With her own words in Volume 1. She's not the same girl. She matured lots, even though she's only 17. And, that makes me sad. And then this shit. And then Penny's death. And this shot is just so mean, Rooster Teeth. This is so mean. Like, why? Why? You know? Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm crying now. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just. Okay, then of course she opened her eyes and Grimm was right here. But I think like this is something that we all can relate to. Like we're trying to remember, like think about positive things. Sometimes we just can't. Suddenly we start to like focus on the negative things instead, and make ourselves more sad. But like, then we got the shot, and I was like, why are we focusing on the relic? Because I wasn't expecting this shot, but then it all made sense. It all made sense. And in this shot, I was like, same Yang. Same Yang. I mean, I also have a little sister who's like 17 years old younger than me. I have a stepsister, just like RWBY. And if she was in a place like this, if my little sister was fighting with a giant Grimm, I would be exactly like this, like seriously. I would be like this. I relate to this shot a lot. So, and then she called Jinn's name. She called Jinn's name. And then she was kind of upset. She was like apologizing. I don't have a question, but I just had to summon you because I needed more time. And I actually loved this dialogue. At first, Jinn was looking like really angry at RWBY. She's like, I know that's why you summoned me, but I'm gonna give you knowledge this time freely, you know. And RWBY was just looking really sad. RWBY was just so sad in here. I'm gonna give you knowledge freely. You can't use me again without asking me a question. But I gotta admit, this was smart. She's actually really fond of RWBY, and I love their interactions. I love how Jinn loves RWBY, and after this comment and the smirk, RWBY starts smirking as well. This time, She was confident. She got the time she needed. She also got the support of Jinn, actually. I'm sure that affected her mentality as well. So, and then she started to think about her friends again, her teammates. And then she started to think about their teammates' moments one by one. The one time they made peace with Weiss in Volume 1, the time when Weiss suddenly decided to make her coffee in like 3 seconds at midnight, and and then we got this cute little Black. She's just so cute in here. She's adorable. And now we got this shot from Yang character short, which is like she was before she went back to Beacon Academy. And like I love this art style. That's why I took screenshots of all of these flashbacks, and I just wanted to talk about them with you all. I'm sorry if I lingered here way too much, but I just love these flashbacks. And then I think this was at the end of volume 2 or volume 1. I'm not so sure. And then okay, um this time she remembers Pyrrha and again Jaune, but this time she remembers their happy moments. That's the difference. She's not remembering Jaune mourning for Pyrrha or Pyrrha's death. She's remembering that they were dancing and they were happy together. That's what makes the difference. And then, even though again she remembers some moments from the White Festival, this time she remembers Team Juniper fighting and winning. Okay, that's what makes the difference. Like, right now, like she's looking things positively. I'm so proud of her. And now we got this shot. Like Grimm is right there, and the shot is terrifying. Right there, Lenny is not cute in here, guys. Not at all. It is not cute in here. Okay. And she's still smiling because this time she's only thinking about positive things. And then we got Crow. And then she remembers her new friends, Oscar and Maria. I love the shot of Maria, by the way. This is while she was explaining her semblance preflexes. She was holding that lemon. I love this shot. And then she remembers Penny again, but this time it was a happy moment. And now we got this. Okay, I was thinking that okay, perhaps we could like get Summer because if you've been following my reactions, I've been dying to see a flashback of Summer. And while I was watching this scene, I was like, perhaps you would see Summer, but I had no expectations. But then we got it. We freaking got it, and the background music in this scene was incredible, incredible. Like it affected me. It affected me. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, there is a pause sign. In the screenshot. I'm sorry, and this is like the most emotional screenshot. I'm sorry. I mean, I was taking these screenshots while watching it. And we got this, and she looks so similar to RWBY. And some people actually pointed out to me something. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you by making this image. Right. Okay. Have you seen the rose petals? Someone asked me something about the colors of the rose petals on Tumblr. I got an anonymous ask about this. They were asking me like why Summer's rose petals are both white and red. And like RWBY's are only reds, if you remember, but like Summer's are both reds and white. It might be because of the color of her cloak, in my opinion. Like my other thought about it was perhaps those rose petals starts to turn into white with age, since Summer is older. Perhaps that's why it's also white. Uh, Another thing is like we have those rose petals, so this means that she has a similar semblance like RWBY. Perhaps their semblance is also hereditary like Shnee's. I mean the Rose family. Just think about it. Like their last name is Rose, and perhaps they all have a semblance related to rose petals. But wait, what? There are roses, white and red. They're called Osiria roses. I have no clue about, like, I have no information about flowers. Osiria roses. Is that how you pronounce it? So yeah, perhaps their semblance is hereditary. What do you guys think about this? Like, I've never really thought about this, and I wasn't expecting to see a similar pattern like RWBY. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see those rose petals. Perhaps it was just because of the aesthetic of the scene, or maybe they have this, like, the same semblance. Like, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I never thought about this before, but I started to think about it after I got an ask like that on Tumblr. Uh, but yeah, flower symbolism. Maybe it's seasonal. That's interesting, but as far as I know, like, rubies are always reds, no matter the season. I'm reading the chat. Uh, Summer's basically older Ruby and she's beautiful. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Team Team Stark possible flashback. I'm dying to get a flashback of Team Stark. Seriously, I can't wait to get a flashback on that. And right now I'm really hopeful since we actually seen Summer Rose on the show. I'm sure that we're gonna get a flashback in the next volume or maybe in volume 8, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Eventually. We need to be patient. It's a, like, slow burn show. And then we switch to this scene, and, like, they're just so similar. Just look at this. They have the same eyes, but Ruby is so pale. I mean, while I was putting these screenshots on OBS, I've noticed that Ruby is really pale. I think she got it from Taiyang, because, like, Summer is not that pale, but Ruby looks like she has something like a problem because she's just so pale. Like, I don't know. Ruby is the avatar? Yeah, she's going to avatar states. But no, the real avatar is Weiss. Weiss, she controls all of the elements. Ruby is a vampire conspiracy. Okay. Ruby is a ghost. Oh, that's an interesting point. Ruby's petals became a bit white when she mixed with Weiss when using her semblance. Yeah, I remember it. Volume 6, Episode 1. They look like it, toothpaste together. And you're right, so perhaps it's about, like, the colors are based on the stuff they're wearing, like Ruby's clothes and thank you for the donation. She needs some milk. But she said that she drinks milk in I think it was in Ruby Chibi, and Hammer Time always uses that line of hers in her cracks. So yeah, she drinks milk actually. I don't know why she's like this. She needs to, like, get outside in like and get some sunlight to get some vitamin D. But yeah, Colgate toothpaste, yeah. Ruby's a hologram? I don't think so. But yeah, this shot was incredible. I absolutely love seeing Silver Eyes in action. They were especially so cool in the Apathy Grimm chapter. They were, like, shining and, like, the effect was incredible. I loved it. And I honestly don't think that she remembers how Summer looks because I assume she was so young when Summer died. Um, so I think that she's imagining her mother in her graves. Like this, I think this place is where Summer Rose's grave is. Ruby lost her mom when she was really young, and she always goes that place to talk with her mom. And I think that's why she's imagining her here, and I think she's imagining her based on her pictures, like Team Stark pictures and whatnot. I mean, I'm not so sure, but I feel like this is the same place that Summer Rose's grave is, but I'm not so sure. I might be wrong. But yeah, now we got this scene. This was so cool. And rip Lenny. Rip Lenny. Oh, I got a question. What is this? Did Summer die or did she just not return from her last mission? I think she's dead. I think she's dead. Um, I think she's dead. And all of her team knows. Like, just think about it. Like, Raven can make portals to the people she's bonded with, and I'm pretty sure that she knows Summer died because of her connection with her. Um, and I'm sure you would know if Summer was still alive. But in this moment, a song was playing in Indomitable. I think that was the song, RWBY's song. It's a solo song. Oh my god, it was filled with emotions. And then I learned that it was based on Monty's quote about souls being indomitable, and I didn't know that. I learned this on Twitter after I've seen the episode, and it just made me so emotional. It made me so goddamn emotional. Like, this song is based on Monty. And just like Volume 4's intro song, that song was also they write that. I mean, Jeff write that song after Monty died. And if you listen to the full song, I mean the Volume 4 intro, you can see the sadness, like how sad they are because Monty passed. But it also tells us that we need to keep moving forward. And this song, like the song played in this scene, is also based on Monty. And oh, there's a quote. Yeah, I believe that the human spirit is indomitable. It's such a great quote from Monty. I didn't know that. It's such a great quote, and I'm sure that this song is gonna make me really emotional once I listen to the full version after this soundtrack came out. Like, I can't wait to listen to this song, guys. I can't wait to listen to this. Right now I have three top songs. The first one is the one that played in the train fights in Volume 6, Episode 1, while they were fighting with Grimm on the train. It was so beautiful. I especially loved the piano part of that song. Like, it was so beautiful. The second one is obviously Nevermore. I just love it so much. Again, I love the piano parts of that song, also the guitar parts, and the third one is the song Indomitable. It's just so beautiful. I can't wait to hear the full thing. I can't wait to hear the full thing. It was great. And then Lenny turned into stone. So and they were also relieved. Like, our girls, they were so relieved. It was great. Like, especially Yang. Yang was like, oh, thank God, she's okay. And like I said, I relate to Yang in this scene a lot because of my little sister. And okay, so it turned into stone, but I'm gonna talk about some stuff in here. And Maria was really proud. Maria was so proud. And I really can't wait to see more interactions between these two. Like, I can't wait to see what's like what is she gonna teach to RWBY later on. And like, I'm also really happy that Maria is okay in this chapter. I was so scared that there's something like I was so scared for her life because I love Maria, and I also said this in my reaction. But Rooster Teeth, like, Miles and Carrie made us love her so much. She's like a fan favorite character now. Everyone loves Maria, and that was the same with Pyrrha. Everyone loved Pyrrha, and then they killed her. And like, Maria is old, and I don't think, like, I'm sure we're gonna see her death at some point. But like, I'm not ready, and I was scared that they're gonna kill her this soon. But thankfully they didn't. So I can't wait to see more Maria. I can't wait to see more Maria, seriously. Oh, see you later, Blakey Yang. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you. I love you, Blakey Yang. Take care. Take care. Okay, so. And Ruby was so proud of herself. But the one thing that I don't get is this. Like, can someone. Can someone, explain this to me? Like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? Like, She turned it into a stone, but then Lenny managed to get free from it. Like, this didn't happen, with Kevin the dragon from Volume 3. I mean, she turned her, um, into stone immediately, and, yeah, I know Lenny's too strong, but also, like, wasn't Kevin also strong? The dragon, I mean? Like, it was also really strong, and I think it was bigger than this. Uh, you think Ruby needs more practice? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. But like I said, that dragon thing, Kevin, it was also really big. Ruby used her eyes in a state of mental black recta. Ruby didn't drink enough milk. Dude. Okay, you keep sending me super chats with Ruby and milk. Okay. Thank you for the donation. But yeah. Um I guess, yeah, you guys might be right. Might be about her emotions because she also turned the apathy into dust. I think it was also because she was trying to protect Blake, and on the other one with Kevin, she was trying to protect. Oops, I'm sorry. She was trying to protect Pyrrha. But in this scene, there were no particular characters like her friends that she needs to save. So I guess that's why her eyes weren't that powerful. Maybe. So that's why. Um, Maybe Lenny is more powerful than Kevin, and the emotions at the moment Pyrrha died were much more strong. Yeah, I think it's about her emotions. The powerful the emotions, the stronger the Silver Eyes gets. I'm assuming at this point, because otherwise this doesn't make sense. But if it's about emotions, then yeah, then like she needs more practice. Otherwise, it's only gonna be the most effective if her friends are in like incredible danger. Otherwise, they're not that powerful. So yeah, okay, I think that makes sense. That makes sense. And Cordovan. Okay, so hey, Blasian Domo, thank you for the donation. What Ruby needs is strawberry cookies for energy. Okay, yeah, we need to get her some strawberry cookies. Would you like a Penny 2.0, Meerkat? Oh, I would love it because I love angst. But like, I really want to see Penny 2.0 on Atlas, but like, it's not gonna be the same Penny. Like, it's gonna have the same body as Penny, but it's not gonna be Penny because Penny had a soul and she died. So, I really expect Penny 2.0 in Atlas, and like, I can't wait to see Ruby and the others' emotions when they see her. Like, I'm all up for that angst. I want that story. I'm sure we're gonna see more pennies. Um, but yeah, Cordovan. And then Cordovan jumped in. She's like, I can take care of it from now on. And then we got this silly thing. Okay, so this star effect actually made me laugh a lot because do you guys see the star there? We got like this ding effect in the scene, just like in Pokemon whenever Team Rocket are like fly to the sky, we always get that ding sound, and we get that same sound in here, and it was hilarious in my opinion. I mean, the whole arc about Cordovan was hilarious, but I love that sound effect. It was so great. It reminded me of Team Rocket from Pokemon. It was awesome. And then she killed Lenny. So yeah, rip Lenny. For real this time. For real this time. It was fun. I mean, it made me kind of. I mean, this scene between Ruby and Cordovan, it's made me kind of. Wait, I'm not so sure about Penny 2.0 because she seemed to be really important for her father. Oh, I'm so curious about that father. My theory is Penny's soul was in some form the soul of that man's daughter. Oh, and now it's gone. Oh, that's an interesting theory, my dude. That's an interesting theory. That's an interesting theory. But yeah, this scene between Cordovan and Ruby, like they were looking at each other at here, and there was still some tension in this part. But then we got this. Another thing that I've noticed, it's a pointless detail, but I kind of liked it. Hold on, it's in here. Like we actually seen nostrils in Ruby for the first time. You can actually see Cordovan's nostrils on her nose. I think that's the first. I don't even know why I'm pointing this out, but it just I was taking these screenshots and I was like, oh, she has nostrils, just like us. But yeah, I mean the others have these dots as their noses, like anime style. But I never know. I know I'm a freak for noticing this. I'm sorry. I just I never paid attention to it either, but I was look, I took 139 screenshots for the stream. And this is the 170th screenshot. Do not judge me for noticing her nostrils. Do not judge me. Like seriously. Yeah, the animation has come a long way. We now have long like nostrils. And we actually like we have more realistic models in Genlock. Like they look more human in a way, and you can actually detect their ethnicities and the differences in their noses and their eyes and like the shape of their faces, their cheekbones, everything. But I mean, Ruby's more anime style, and in anime usually like the faces are always the same and only like the eye color is changed and the hairstyle changes. Other than that, their faces are all the same. But Cordovan is different, and she has nostrils, guys. I have big nostrils. Okay, anyway, I wish I could edit this part out. I'm embracing myself. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Okay, and then Ruby also smiled at Cordovan. They finally had an understanding, and Cordovan's line was also awesome. She said like, I don't think people will notice a ship has gone in my detailed report, and she was so like proud of her reports. Like I said, she's racist, and I always hated her. But that scene kind of made me like her a little bit because she's funny, she's hilarious, and she has nostrils. So yeah. Okay, this scene with Crow and Ruby, it was awesome, guys. This scene was awesome. I took lots of screenshots in here. Um, I'm judging you for having nostrils. Don't judge me for having. Everyone has nostrils. Oh, okay. Crow trying not to fanboy at Maria. Okay, I seen a fan art of Crow and Maria, and it was a fan art in which Crow was trying to get an autograph from Maria, but he was being like this, and Maria was like, "Why are you looking at me like that, you idiot?" And he was like, "Can you please sign this, but don't tell my niece and the others." and she signed it, and like Crow was so happy about it, and Maria was like so cute, and like I would love to see a scene like that in canon. I feel like we might see it eventually, like because like Maria is his role model as a huntress, and he based his weapon off of hers. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happened in canon, like for real. I would love that to be happening, guys. I love that to be happening. I love those two's interactions. But like, I'm gonna talk about Crow and about his alcoholism and how it was a focus of this volume. I actually talked about this. My neck is hurting me. I'm getting old. Jesus fucking Christ. I actually talked about this in the empathy chapter. I talked about alcoholism and how it can affect someone, and I love Crow's arc in this volume. Look, I love Crow. Okay, I love Crow as a character, and it's hurt me to see him like this. Like in this volume, he was constantly sad, and he made bad decisions all the time. But I I actually love this arc. It was great. I love that they touched at the fact that he's an alcoholic and it's not something to be made fun of in a show. And like seriously, this shot right here, Crow's like, please don't do something like this again, Ruby. You're gonna give me a heart attack. And then he reached her. He reached his that drinking thing. I don't remember its name in English. I'm sorry, but you know, he reached to his alcohol, and Ruby was looking like really concerned in here because you know she's been trying to make him stop drinking. And then he decided to not drink it. Flask, yeah, it was Flask. Thank you so much. Flask, yeah, he was reaching to his flask, but then he decided to not drink it. And Ruby was actually really happy about it. Like you can see a smile in here. And then the scene, I'm gonna make it bigger because it's like the most adorable thing. Look at this. I love these two and their interactions, even though they're not actually related. Like, Crow is Yang's uncle, and they don't have a blood connection. Like Crow and Ruby they don't have a blood connection, but they're family. Okay, like they're family, and sometimes some people become like more of a family than your own family. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I can't English right now, but you know what I mean. I love these two's interactions. I love them. They're adorable. I actually took some more. Look at this. I love this, guys. I love this. Just hold on. Let me make it bigger. Look at this. Look at Crow's expression and Ruby's expression. I've never seen Crow like this. He looks adorable. Like he was so grumpy throughout this whole volume. He was so grumpy, but no, like he's so cute now. You know? Where was I? Oh, okay. Guys, this is so adorable. I love stuff like this. And now we got this. Like I love Maria and Crow's uh um I forgot the word again. Shit, I hate this. I hate this live stream. I can't edit this. Interaction. There you go. I love these two's interactions. Like Maria was being a mom, like or grandma. She was like, you weren't that stupid today. And Crow was hold on. Crow was Crow had a tiny smile in here. He was like, thanks. But then he was like, but I feel like, oh wait. Not that now. Okay. But he was like, I feel like the kids do most of the hard things and like I didn't do anything. I was just being depressed, basically. I mean, these weren't his exact lines, but that was basically it, like he's aware of his mistakes. He's aware of his mistakes. Ruby made him see that. Ruby made him see that. And I mean, I also talked about like I said, I love their relationship, Crow and Ruby's. But I also couldn't help but notice, like even though Crow is actually Yang's uncle, we didn't see interactions between Yang and Crow like this. I mean, even though they're the related ones, like he's actually Yang's uncle, not Ruby's, but we didn't get many interactions between Yang and Crow, and it took my interest. Like, why? I wonder why. Like, what do you guys think? I thought we would get some interactions, some moments, but we didn't get it. Even when Crow was being like a mess because of alcohol. Perhaps it's because Yang had her own problems, like her PTSD, her depression, her whole story arc with Blake. I mean, she was also not in the best place. Otherwise, we know that she loves her uncle. We know that from Volume 3 how they were playing video games and stuff. Like, but Ruby, Probably because Yang has been obsessed over finding Raven. Oh, I mean, yeah, she was obsessed over finding Raven, but I mean, she found Raven, and that like she found her, and it ended in Volume 5, and it actually doesn't explain why she wasn't interacting with Crow that much. She just said one line in um while they were looking for Oscar after they returned. The chapter Lost. I don't remember chapter's name. Was it chapter 8? I think it was chapter 8, but I'm not so sure. She was like, "Oh, I've never seen him this bad." But then she was like, "Oh well, I'm used to it." Perhaps she just can't tolerate alcoholism much. Perhaps she tried to help her uncle in the past, but it was pointless, and that's why she's not trying now. I feel like in general Ruby has a stronger bond with Crow. Maybe we'll get more interactions next volume. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I would love to see more uncle and niece interactions between Yang and Crow. Like seriously, because we don't get that much like family interactions with Yang, you know. I also feel like perhaps Yang is just trying to make a distance between herself and her family members because she's done being disappointed, you know. Like, she's disappointed because of Raven, and she's probably so disappointed in Crow because of his alcoholism, and she's just like, you know, I don't care. Like, I have my own problems, and, you know, I don't know. I'm rambling. This is not my point. I mean, Yang is my favorite character. I love, like, thinking stuff about her, so I just lost myself there. Okay, we got to this moment. Someone was saying that the other Bumblebee scene was the gayest shit that they ever seen, but I said that I disagree because I think this is the gayest. Like, this scene is the gayest shit that I've ever seen. This was the gayest one. That's what I think, at least. Yes, the bees. The whole chat went into bees mode. God, I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Yeah, bees. Weiss knows exactly. Weiss is the best wing move woman around. Weiss is aware. If you remember, Volume 5, Chapter 8, Alone Together. In that chapter, Weiss and Yang had a dialogue, and Weiss, Yang told something to Weiss. It was, how can I be there for her if she doesn't let me? What if I needed her here for me? And in this scene, Weiss said, "This is field." What do you mean this is field? This is beautiful. The whole chat is bees. I love you guys. Yeah, my brain is buzzing right now in this scene. And then Weiss said something like, "I'm sorry that you had to deal with that nightmare, but I'm glad that Yang was there for you in time." This was such a great callback to Volume 5, Chapter 8, in Weiss and Yang's conversation. You know, it was such a great callback, and when she said that, Blake looked at Weiss, right? And then we've seen this smile. We've seen this beautiful smile, and Yang also started to look at Weiss. Because I'm sure Yang also remembered that dialogue that she had with Weiss in Volume 5, Chapter 8, Alone Together. And Blake was just smiling because she loves Yang so much. She's like, yeah, she's great. Yang is great. That's why she's smiling. She's thinking about Yang and how great she is. She's head over heels for Yang. Don't judge me. I just love them. Let me have this moment. And before, look, someone asked me what was my favorite moment in this chapter. I think it was this. But I especially love this moment because of the symbolism that carries. I mean, look at this. Seeing their hands is more important than seeing my ugly face. Okay, now let's focus on this image. It is really symbolic. I mean, this was the first thing that I thought after I seen this picture. You can see the effects of Adam in this picture, in this shot. You can see Yang's prosthetic arm. Obviously, she lost her arm because of Adam, and you can see Blake's scar. Adam has an effect on them, and they're always gonna be there. The scar is always gonna be there. Yang's arm is gone for good, but they're holding hands, and they have each other. Like they're gonna be fine, even though Adam affected both of them terribly. This shot makes us assure that they're going to be okay because they have each other, because they love each other, and their demon is gone now. And in this scene, in the background, Nevermore was playing. Nevermore's instrumental version was playing in the background. So this was such a great, like, this shot right here. I mean, I'm not an expert in cinematography or anything, but I mean, I'm an engineer. The only thing that I can do is like solve math and physics equations and stuff. But like this scene right here, guys, it was such a symbolic. I loved it. I fangirled so hard over this because it was just so beautiful. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then Blake looked at Yang. Blake looked at their hands. I mean, Yang immediately reached Blake's hands after Weiss's comments, you know. And then we got this smile, guys. We got this smile. Let me make this bigger. It's important than me. You guys can look at this beautiful shit. I'm sure all of you would love to look at this for hours, including me. Let's look at them and appreciate them for a second. Let's appreciate this moment. This smile. Because like Yang was like, we were there for each other. They're equals. She's not protecting her. Blake is not protecting Yang. They were there for each other. I mean, Weiss said that Yang was there for Blake, but Blake was also there for Yang. They're equals. I'm fangirling so fucking hard. They're equals. Look at the smile. Look at this. This was beautiful, guys. This was beautiful. This is art. Yes, exactly. This is art. This is art. I can talk about this scene for like days. I mean, it was just so beautiful. This whole arc with Adam, it was great. It had a great conclusion, and I'm gonna talk about this song as well. But like, I want to talk about it, especially in my soundtrack reaction. So I'm not so sure, but I have a lot of thoughts about Nevermore. I mean, it was such a great song. And now we got this. Do you guys have any idea why I took these screenshots? I'm gonna look at the chat. I'm curious about your thoughts. Why do you guys think that I took these screenshots? Come on. Why do you think that I took these screenshots? Do you have any thoughts? I'm curious. Because you're gay like us. I mean, that's obvious. Everyone knows that at this point. Exactly! Meow, meow, tickety! You got it! Blake looks at Yang's hands. Yes! Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna make it bigger. Look at that. Can I make this even bigger? Bigger, better, stronger bees. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, like Blake is looking at Yang. This was after Yang took her hand away, but in this one, hold on, let me make this bigger as well, cause why the heck not? Why the heck not? Hi. Hold on. She's looking at the hand. Hey, you guys noticed this? If you haven't, like, shaking my head, you have to notice this, guys. These details are important. And this is why I have over, like, 140 images in OBS right now, because I was busy taking these pictures. Look at this picture. Appreciate it. Memorize it. Just memorize it. The softest look, yeah. Just, I'm dying. I'm dying, guys. She's looking at their hands. Blake is looking at their hands, and she can't believe that she has Yang in her life now after a demon like Adam. Adam didn't give a shit about her, but now she has Yang, and Yang cares so freaking much about her. You know? And she can't believe that. Like, there are people in Blake's life that actually give a damn about her. And she can't believe that. That's why she's looking at those hands. And I can talk about this shit forever. I should stop. I'm sorry, I'm being a trash. Oops, hold on. Guys, I love this volume so fucking much. Oh, I appreciate all of these moments that we've gotten. I loved it. Oh my. You guys are all trashes like me. We're all trash in here. We're all trash and we're here for this. You're good. Look, do you have bees are me? Blasian Domo, thank you for the donation, Blasian. We're all RWBY shit poster. Yeah, I became a shit poster. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm sorry, but yeah, you're right. You're right. 3 a.m. is an emotional hour. Jenny, I can't believe you're still awake. My friend Jenny, she's 4 hours ahead of me. It's literally 7 a.m. for you. What are you doing in the stream? Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're all screaming for the bees, guys. I'm on the other side of the world. I'm talking to my Canadian and American viewers. I'm on the other side of the world and freaking over bees at 3 a.m. while everyone is sleeping at my house. And I became a crack video editor because of the bees. I became a reactor because of RWBY and the bees, actually. That's why I'm here. Like, Bumblebee is a huge reason for me to, like, fall in love with the show. Like, I love this show as a whole. I love everything about the show, but Bumblebee is a huge part of it. The representation. I mean, it's a personal thing. It's because I'm LGBT myself. I've never seen a representation like Bumblebee before in my life. I've never seen it. It's like the best that I've gotten was Korisami, I think. I mean, Korisami helped me discover my sexuality while I was 19. But Bumblebee, it's an incredible representation. Like, Bumblebee, I've never seen a representation like this, guys. And I'm planning on making a video about this. I mean, my followers on Tumblr are aware of this. I'm gonna make a video about this topic. So yeah, you guys know it as well. I'm gonna make a video in the hiatus. This is gonna be my first video. Like, it's not gonna be a review. It's not gonna be a reaction. It's gonna be something special to me, personally, and many other people as to why Bumblebee is more than a ship to the LGBT community, since I'm also I'm also LGBT and I'm in the Tumblr community, and it's an important thing for me, and I'm gonna work really hard on that video, and it just means so much to me. Like, you're gonna see in that video, because this representation is so important. I mean, you guys must have seen my reaction to the Terracotta Arc family. Like, Coda Arc family, I'm sorry, Coda Arc family. It was huge. It was huge. That representation got me really good. I love Rooster Teeth so much. And oh my god, the comments. Your comments are beautiful, guys. I love you all. It's okay if you don't know, if you're not so sure about your sexuality. I'm reading some comments. It's okay if you're not so sure. Look, I'm 20. Oh, I'm almost gonna be 24 in a couple of months. I'm 24 years old basically, and I still don't know if I'm bi or gay, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Okay, there's no age limit for this shit. Like, it's hard to figure it out, and you don't like. I'm rambling. Don't do this to me. I'm like rambling. I'm rambling. Let's talk about RWBY. I'm getting emotional. Don't do this to me at 3 a.m. And I'm gonna get my period soon. So I'm 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 emotional, guys. You know, perks of being a woman. Periods are evil. Anyway, where was I? RWBY. Yeah, so everyone was looking at RWBY because she did some really crazy shit. I mean, she's 17, but she did some crazy shit, and they're all like, "What the fuck are you doing, RWBY? I mean, you don't know what the fuck are you doing, but we're proud of you." And she's like, "Oh, hey, don't look at me like that. Like, it's not like I'm the only one who did some crazy shit. Just look at Oscar. She did it, like, great. I'm not a queen. Oh, thank you, but I'm really not a queen. I'm just a trash, really. I'm a trash, not a queen. Anyway, thank you so much, though." She's like, "Oh, look at Oscar. He did a great landing." And Oscar's like, "What the fuck? Why did this turn to me now?" And he got anxious. This poor 14-year-olds. And and like he's like, "Actually, I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. Ozpin helped me to land the ship. He didn't took control, but he guided me." And I'm like, "Guys, why do you think that Ozpin is hiding? I'm genuinely curious. Like, like why? Why Ozpin is not around? This made me remember Volume 6, Chapter 3. While we were, that huge chapter that we got, all of the lore in, not all of the lore, but a huge part of the lore in RWBY. And, like, in that chapter, there was this one, oops, I'm so sorry. Oops, I'm sorry. There was this one particular scene, and in that scene, while Jean was talking about that scene, she said, Ozpin finally found a way to live peacefully with his hosts. And we got that dark-skinned Ozpin with the glasses. I'm assuming the engineer one. I'm just gonna call him Engineer Ozpin. And he was with his family. I mean, that was Ozpin's host. And Ozpin himself was standing behind him. Like, it was like he was just standing there watching his host living his life. So I'm thinking perhaps that's what Ozpin does every time. Like, he just pulls himself back and just watches his host to live his life, but he just intervenes at some point to help his hosts, because from what I understand, their souls are not combining, but instead of that, he just learns how to live with his new host. And he was taking control of Ozpin's body because, Oscar's body, because Oscar is just a kid, and he was trying to, like, take control and guide him, but at some point he decided it wasn't a good idea, so he just pulled himself back. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm curious about you guys' ideas. I'm just seeing Sasuke memes here. What? What is this shit? Like, what's going on? Remember in The Wizard of Oz, once the wizard's secret was exposed, he hopped into a balloon and bailed. Oh, you're right. You are right. Honestly, I need to watch Wizard of Oz again, because I forgot a lot of things. What is this? Maybe Oz is super guilty about hiding everything from the group, or is still wrestling with the fact that he may have to fully take over his host one day. That makes sense. It looks like I'm pointing at Oscar. Holy shit, you're right. I look like a Sasuke meme. This looks like my arm. Oh my god, I'm leaving. Holy shit. Hey, Oscar, what are you doing? What are you doing, Oscar? Now I want to stay like this for hours. Like I'm gonna stay like this. I'm not gonna move this image. This is just so perfect. Hold on. Oh, this is. Hold on. Oh, it's perfect now. It's perfect now, guys. Actually, someone on Tumblr sent me a submission on my blog. They made me a Sasuke meme. Like, I was choking Sasuke, and I hated that meme. And I was actually choking Sasuke. Like, they took a screenshot of one of my reactions and then put me beside Sasuke, and it was looking like I was choking Sasuke, and I had an like expression like this. Like, I was looking so ugly, so I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And this is a new meme. People who point at Oscar. Firecracker, bless you for making me see this. Oh my god. And here I am talking about serious stuff about Ozpin, but in the meantime, you guys were laughing at my arm. I was like, why people were talking about Sasuke meme, and thank you, Creed. Trash queen. Am I a trash queen now? Oh my god. Look, the trash queen is Hammer Time, not me. she's the ultimate queen of like trash stuff with her cracks. That's the best meme. What are you guys gonna name this meme though? Pointing out at Oscar meme. I take the screenshot. Holy shit. You guys are the worst. But this is so funny. This is hilarious. Oh my god. And I can assure you my arm is not that short. I'm a I have long arms and legs and hands. Anyway, that was beside my point. And no one is talking about Ozpin. Okay, I'm just switching to another scene then. I feel like I want. Oh, oops. I feel like I should keep this here. Chosen Oscar meme. Holy shit, that's great. Chosen Oscar meme. Pointing cute little farm boys challenge. This will be my new wallpaper. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? You have a horrible taste, my dude. I am a good shot. I can't watch the stream seriously anymore. Well, you and me both. I was talking something serious. Like, this is your fault, not me. Not this. Protect this boy. Protect this boy, kids. Protect him at all costs. Oh, take care, Andy. Thank you so much for staying. Goodbye. Oh my, everyone is leaving the stream because of this meme. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a troll. I'm sorry. It's in my blood. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the serious stuff. Okay, these are... I have only 8 more screenshots of the episode. We're almost at the end. We made it, and I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes, guys. This is officially my longest video ever. Like, I'm sure you all are used to my long videos because of my, like, review parts in my videos, and I tend to ramble a lot, but this is officially my longest video. Like, this is even longer than my Volume 5 soundtrack reaction, which was like 1 hour and 45 minutes or something. And like, here we are talking about like a 15 minutes long chapter for 2 hours. That is me. Yeah, like I'm so talkative. I'm so talkative. Okay, anyway, let's talk about Atlas. I have some thoughts about this scene. Like, this shot was great, but I'm gonna focus on this one. Now, I'm gonna make it bigger because I'm gonna talk about this in more detail. So, like, this scene was incredible. I loved it, but I also can't help but notice the smoke that comes from the ground. What I'm assuming is, in the grounds, there are a lot of faunus workers. Okay? So, I think Atlasian people have been using faunus like animals, and they've been using them as workers in their factories, and they're all living at that part, like the part in the grounds. I think those, I'm an engineer and I did my internships in some factories, and in factories like that, you always see smokes like that one. And that made me think that there are a lot of factories there, and they're all yeah, like mines. I mean, because if you remember Ilia's story, Ilia's parents died in mines, and other Atlassian students were just laughing because they didn't care about the lives of the faunus, right? So, and the rich people, rich and annoying people that we've seen in Volume 4 in Jacques Schnee's party, people like them are living in the island part of Atlas. They're living there like they isolated themselves so well, like they don't give a shit about anything. They don't care about the faunus. They usually, like, I don't think they care much about the other nations, just like Cordovan. They're just minding their own business. They're drinking like their champagnes and throwing out parties at that islands because they're not affected by Grimm. Like Grimm is on the grounds, and they don't have to get scared uh because of Grimm. So it's like seriously, I actually saw a post about this, like how Weiss was feeling isolated in Atlas. I saw a post on Tumblr, and right now I'm trying to find that post. You guys can't see me, but I'm looking at my phone, but I couldn't find it. But like, I want to read you guys that post because that was such a good take of the scene. Okay, I found the post. I'm reading it. All the symbolism and meaning of having Atlas being a floating city. God damn it, it's amazing. They're literally looking down on mental. All the citizens are so disconnected from the world because they're actually disconnected from the world. The physical isolation of the place being an island could have only worsened Weiss's isolation growing up. They say so much with one shot. I love it. So yeah, this was the end of the post, and I absolutely loved that take because it is true. Who knows how Weiss was feeling? She hated that isolation. She also didn't go to an Atlassian school. Instead, she went to Whale to Beacon Academy, and her family wasn't happy about this. You know, like I am so curious about Atlas, guys. I'm so curious about this place. I'm so curious about what is waiting for us, and hopefully we will discover this city a lot. Like I want to see that downside, the factories and mines, how they're treating faunus. Like I'm sure they're treating them really bad, especially since like we've seen Adam's scar on his face, Shinida's company brand. Perhaps perhaps he was a worker um in Atlas before. I mean Adam. We don't know that. Perhaps we might get a flashback. I don't know. I don't care. But like, I'm so curious about how they're treating the faunus. Like we've seen it. They implied that they're really racist Atlassian people towards the faunus. They're just seeing themselves above everyone else, every other nation, and they also see faunus like they're animals, you know. And we've seen that, like we get the implications. Is that even a word? I mean, they imply it. I don't know if that's the word. I'm sorry. I can't English at this point. But like, I really want to see the details. Because racism. I really want to see that topic, and I feel like Blake is gonna have her fair share with this. And but I guess they're not like this to every other faunus because I'm thinking of Volume 3, the Vital Festival. We got Team Funky, and in Team Funky we got that rainbow girl, Kitty Cat or something? Like that crazy girl who kept dancing, who left behind the rainbow, and she was. I hope they explore the city of Atlas in Volume 7. Exactly, same. Neon Cat. Yeah, Neon. Neon was a faunus, so I guess they're not like this to all of the faunus. I mean, because she was a student in Atlas Academy. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they decide like this difference. I don't know, but I really want to explore this city in more detail. I feel like we're gonna stay in this city for like 2 volumes, and then we're gonna go to Vacuo. But I felt like I said, Volume 6 is my favorite volume, but one of my problems is that we didn't get the chance to discover Mistral much. Like Mistral was there. Like we've seen a glimpse of it. Like they talked about the citizens that they live there, and we've got some kind of a mafia like Miss Malachite and her spiders and all. And Crow talked about it a little bit in at the beginning of Volume 6, but we didn't get the chance to discover it freely. And I think it's because like this world is really big, but like we had limited time in the show, so I guess that's why like we didn't get to discover it much. Uh, but yeah, I really want to discover this though. I want to discover this part, and I want to discover this floating island thing, and I want to see the difference between these two, how they treat people. I'm also curious as to how this thing is floating. I think it's because of their technology or something. Because I remember that Weiss got surprised when she saw those floating rocks in Volume 5 while she was flying with that pilot to Mistral. She got surprised. Um, the place where we first saw the Lancers and Queen Lancer. But yeah, I think it's technology plus gravity dust, and that's how this island is like floating because they have more dust than every other country, not country, but city. They have more dust than anyone. That's why they use dust in all of their technology because like they have a lot of it. So they're like, might just we use it in everything, even make ourselves a floating island so that we can like be free from Grimm, you know, and like Faunus can do all of the dirty work there, you know. I think that's their mentality, basically. Um, that's their mentality, and like, yeah, I'm just so curious about Atlas, guys. I'm so curious, and hopefully we'll get to see like Team Funky again. I'm sure we'll see them like Neon Cat, Flint. I don't remember the other two, but and like this shot is also so beautiful. So I have a thing for cyberpunk kind of stuff, like images like that. So this image is just so beautiful to me. I literally have a folder and a Pinterest thing about cyberpunk punk and stuff like that. I love using these kind of pictures and as my background. And I'm just so curious, but like this shit, like um Ironwood is aware of Salem. Ironwood is aware of Salem, and he probably knows like the stuff that she's capable of, and that's why like he closed all of the borders, and this army is just waiting there for Salem's attack. It's just always there. Like Ironwood put all of his army there, and I'm so curious about Ironwood's like his psychology. Like I'm just cyberpunk is my favorite sci-fi genre. Same Lolo, same. But yeah, I'm just so curious about what's gonna happen in here. Like I'm so curious about a lot of things. I'm gonna talk about them after we end the chapter. Okay, and then we got this scene. I want to talk about this for a little bit. Let me drink water first. I've been talking for 2.5 hours, and I'm so I'm so hungry, but it's 3:21 a.m. so I can't eat anything. Anyway, anything for RWBY. God, I hate time zone differences. Okay, so this scene. So yeah. I have different feelings about emeralds and Mercury. Thank you for this. Oh, you're welcome, Lolo. You're welcome. I'm actually enjoying this. I love like interacting with you guys like this and like talking about RWBY in general. Because I love this show and I love rambling about it. Because no one in real life is listening to me this much when I start talking about RWBY. So, uh, yeah, it's breakfast time for me. It's morning. Anyway, I have different feelings about Mercury and Emeralds. I mean, you guys know about my like viewership when it comes to villains. Like, you guys know how I hated Adam and I hate Cinder, but I don't hate these two because I see some potential, if that makes sense. Like, we've been getting some focus of Emerald and Mercury. Like, they don't look happy. Even though Mercury said that he belongs there, this doesn't look of a person who think that he belongs in this place. Mercury's an asshole. He did some really bad shit. Especially Yang, my favorite character, you know, but he'd been living with an abuser. His father was an abuser, and I kind of relate to him because of this, for personal reasons, because of my own relationship with my father, and I kind of relate to him in that regard, like how I also relate to Vice in a way, but like his father was the worst. Like, he stole a part of his soul. He stole Marcus Black stole his semblance. He kept beating him for years. He made him an assassin, a killer. And who knows how old this kid is. Like, I'm assuming he's like at most 19 or something. They're at the same age as like Team RWBY. I love this so much. I hope you end up doing more. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, Sabrina. I don't know, maybe. Maybe next year I might do this weekly, but I don't know. Like, this time zone is an issue for me. The time zone is making things difficult. And right now I have time to do this because I'm currently unemployed, but who knows what's gonna happen in next year. But I will try to make these things, maybe, like, I can make this a weekly thing, but it's up to your feedback and, like, I don't know. We will see, but thank you so much for the donation and for your kind words. But yeah, that's why I kind of, like, I emphasize with Mercury, even though he's an asshole, and these two care about each other in their own ways. And Emerald was here because she was about to apologize to Mercury because of how she reacted to him in that chapter where we see Pyrrha's statue. Chapter 5? Was it chapter 5? Um, with all of these donations, maybe you can get a girlfriend for your Yang figure. Oh yeah, I only have a Yang figure because they're expensive to me. I wanted to get a Blake figurine, but they were expensive, so I only managed to get this whole now. Look at my Yang, my favorite character. She still doesn't have a Blake though. If she had a Blake, in some of the chapters you might see me was like, now kiss. But I don't have a Blake. I want to complete Team RWBY, but we'll see. It's expensive, and then there's this, like, my country is far away, so there's this. Yeah. Anyway, that's not my point. Okay, so Emerald was trying to apologize to Mercury. But she couldn't because, like, Mercury was looking really afraid. And she's like, what the fuck are you really looking? So, and then they both looked terrified. They don't want to be here. I mean, they were here because of Cinder, especially Emerald's, like, because she cares about Cinder so much, even though Cinder was using her and Mercury. Mercury's aware of that, but to Emerald, Cinder was like a family she never had, so that's why she agreed on this. But, like, you guys are having a dialogue on the chat, but I don't know. What are you guys are talking about? That will be the live stream in the future, Meerkat being gay with figures. Exactly. That is true. That is true. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I kind of, I'm interested with these two's relationship and what's Miles and Carrie are planning with these two. I kind of see a redemption arc for these two because they don't want to be here, and I feel like they're gonna try to run from Salem, in a way. I mean, they're guilty. They did some really bad shit, but I still have hope for these two. You know, I still have hope. And now we got this. Wicked Witch and the Flying Monkeys. Jeez. I mean, first, let me show you this. Look at Salem's smile. She's wait, I didn't make it bigger. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. She's smiling like this is her child or something. She's looking like a proud mom. You know, this is the same smile that she gave to her children when she saw that her daughter was using magic in chapter 3 while she was young. You know, um so yeah, like she's looking at this creature like that's her kid. And at this point she basically in the position of the god of darkness, like she's controlling Grimm, she can create Grimm, like that's basically what god of darkness was doing, and now she's like the goddess of darkness or something. And like um and yeah, now we have this shit. Like we've seen this monkey in RWBY character shorts before volume 4, if I remember it correctly. We've seen RWBY fighting with this thing, but like now Salem is evolving them because she's preparing for a war with Atlas. And then Hazel came and he was like, you know, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. That's basically what Salem is doing right now. She got so angry. Oh, and a little detail in here. Look at the glass. Do you guys remember how angry she was? After that, like all of the glasses were shattered, and they're still shattered. So this is so close to that scene. Like maybe it's the same day or something. This might be the same day. And and then she got so angry that because of their failure, and she was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm gonna make my army. I'm gonna make my army. I'm gonna evolve this Grimm to attack Atlas. Like you guys are just a disappointment at this point. I'm gonna make my own army, and who knows what she's planning? Like who knows what other Grimm that she's gonna evolve? I feel like you're gonna see a lot of flying type of Grimm because Atlas is a floating island, and a huge fight is waiting for us. In probably either in the next volume or in volume 8. I feel like the next volume. And anyway, so let's talk about some predictions for volume. By the way, this was my last screenshot. This was my last screenshot. We're done. I've been through 138 images with you guys. And like let's talk about. Wait, what? The flying monkeys destroyed Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz. Death foreshadowing for Crow. Holy shit. You might be right. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a lot of images. I took too many screenshots. Well, hope for new outfits. Actually, yeah. Carrie kind of implied in the last episode of RWBY Rewind that we're gonna get, new outfits because most of them are destroyed. Like, Blake is practically naked, and they're going to cold climates. Like, they need like more, winter clothes. Otherwise, they're gonna freeze to death. I mean, it's a floating island, so I'm sure the weather is not hot in Atlas. And I want to see winter in Atlas. I'm sure we're gonna see winter. A Cinder backstory. I'm hoping to get a Cinder backstory actually. Cinder is practically Zuko at this point, and I really can't wait to see her backstory. I mean, she's Cinderella, so I'm hoping for like a tragic story. Like, why did she become this bitch? You know, like what the fuck happened to you, Cinder? Why are you like this bitch now? And bees dance. Yeah, everyone is predicting some Bumblebee dance in an Atlas ball. That would be awesome though. Just think about it. The symbolism. You're in Atlas, and Atlas is a racist place. They like um they're seeing them above um in faunus, like they're seeing faunus as animals, and now we got Yang and Blake. One of them is human, one of them is faunus, and they have feelings for each other, and they're dancing in an Atlas ball, like dancing with those other creeps, other rich weird people of Atlas. Just the symbolism, just imagine the people that will look at them like while they're dancing. That would be a great symbolism. That would be Penny 2.0. I want to see that too. Yeah, I want to see that too. New outfits are for sure. Maybe a new bike for Yank because I loved Bumblebee, and it's sad that it's gone now. And a new prosthetic arm for Yank, maybe an upgraded one since they're in Atlas now. And Carrie also said that we're gonna see the gifts RWBY got for Yank in RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 1. Remember that package? Like, she bought something in the station to Yank, but we never seen it. Carrie said that we're gonna see it. And, Yank's birthday. Look, I want all of their birthdays, but I seen a news on Tumblr the other day. I guess we're gonna get a new book, that's related to RWBY, and it's gonna include some detailed information about the characters and all. Why send her? What's that supposed to mean to everyone who's racist? Yeah, I love that. I love that. Imagine Blake and Yang dancing and Blake saying everyone is looking at us, not noticing they don't like faunus and human being together. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. That just think about how Yang would comfort Blake when while people are looking at her, or like just protective Yang. Just imagine protective Yang. Oh wait, I can't function now. Don't do this to me. Don't release my tri self. Don't do that. I burn manga coming out soon. I haven't read the mangas because like I said they're expensive and I don't have enough money to buy them. But sometimes I see some pictures that people share on Tumblr, so I'm like, oh, thank you for sharing these. They're like glimpses of the mangas, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much for sharing these with me. Still wondering if Ironwood is Penny's father. No, I don't think so. I think our Penny's father is kind of a scientist or something. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a new character for us to discover, I imagine. Jacques and Whitley falling off from Atlas. Holy shit. Oh my god, you guys are horrible. Okay, I understand that you guys don't like Jacques, but Whitley is, I mean, Shitley. He's Shitley basically, but he's a kid. And Jacques have been manipulating that kid for way too long. I mean, I'm sure he's around the same age as Oscar. Like, he deserves a chance, guys. Come on. Don't just kill him. Or was eating them both. Oh my god, you guys are mean. Has someone noticed that Yang's current outfit, her symbol is missing? Maybe on her new outfit or prosthetic arm, she displays Blake's symbol. Oh wow. Okay, I've noticed that she doesn't have her emblem ever since her like volume 4 arc. We didn't see that in volume 4 as well, and I think it has something to do with her psychology. I mean, that's her semblance, that displays who she is, but ever since volume 4, she doesn't feel like she's herself. She's been dealing with depression and PTSD and some other stuff. And it kind of makes sense that she's not wearing her symbol because she doesn't feel like herself anymore. But since now she has Blake and Adam is not around anymore, I feel like she's feeling like herself again. So I'm hoping that she's gonna wear her symbol again. But my headcanon is she hasn't been using her symbol because she doesn't felt like herself. She didn't felt like her. No, she didn't feel like herself in these last two volumes. You know, a burning heart. That's her symbol. She didn't feel like. Someone dabbed in the chat. Why? Why did you just dabbed? I was saying something emotional. Winter dab. Whitley could get better. Yeah, he could get better. Stop dabbing. No, it's okay. You can dab, but I just don't get why you're dabbing. Just dabs. I can't dab though. You're still going. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I finished discussing the episode, but I'm still going. I'm just talking about some predictions, what people want to see in Volume 6. But since I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube, you can watch it whenever you want. But yeah, how many people are here right now? I'm usually not checking because it's making me anxious. We still have 66 people in the chat. Guys, you're great. I don't even know why you're listening to me. I'm just rambling and being a trash. I can't believe I missed dab. Yeah, I just dabbed. Blake and Yang need to combine their symbols. Oh shit, you're right. They're like basically like one life form now. They can't even like stay away from each other. They always close. They always like holding hands. They're just. I hope to see you freaking out in Volume 7 again. Oh, I'm sure you're definitely gonna see me. I'm so deep in this. I'm so deep in. Who's getting a Bumblebee necklace? Oh my goodness, guys. Weiss versus Jacques, Schnee, and Schnee does coming. Actually, there's this one theory that I'm interested in that I've seen on Tumblr. It's about Winter Schnee turning out to be a villain because she's based on the White Witch in Narnia. In the Chronicles of Narnia, she's based on the witch, and there's this theory. It's kind of interesting that she might end up being a villain later on in the show, and that would be such a plot twist. Look, I'm a sucker for theories. I don't like come up with theories myself because I love enjoying the show. Like I like going with the flow, but I love reading theories on Tumblr, and that's one of the theories that I was really interested in because I thought that it was really cool. I don't know if it would be like happening real, but yeah, they were saying that she's based on the White Witch in the Chronicles of Narnia. Actually, you can. I'm not so sure for Winter. There's already been one trader in the Ozpin team, but actually she wasn't in the Ozpin team. Like she doesn't know anything about Ozpin. I'm just thinking that perhaps there might be a conflict between her and something about Atlas, and she might try to take charge or something from Ironwood or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know, but I just thought that the theory was cool. I don't remember the details. It's been like a year ever since I read it. But it's kind of like it's a cool theory. Winter doesn't know that's why Crow wanted her to leave. Exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah, she doesn't know that's why Crow wants her to leave. Would love to see an actual combo between Blake and Yang and get an official closure on the weirdness that happened previously. Actually, I feel like we kind of get a closure of that because, you know, that scene between Blake and Yang in chapter 12. Yang said that, Blake said that I'm not gonna break my promise, I swear, and Yang was like, I know you won't. So I feel like they already did that. Like I don't think we need an official closure or a talk because it's already kind of happened in this volume, and now they're okay. Like they're always holding hands and all. Like there's not a tension anymore. They're acting like a married couple. Winter reminds me more of the White Queen from Snow White and the Huntsman. Oh yeah, you're right. But like you should read that theory though. I mean, I would send you guys a link. But it's on my blog. It's on my RWBY blog. But I need to do some digging to find it. I think there might be a big age difference in Crow and Winter's age. Either Carrie or Miles confirmed in Reddit last year that Winter is around my age. She's in her mid-20s. And I assume Crow is in his 40s. So yeah, there's a huge age difference. At least 15, I would say. But yeah, should I end the stream, guys? It's been 2 hours and 42 minutes, and I don't know what to talk about anymore. And like, I think it's time for me to end the stream, don't you guys think? It's nice to see you guys chat about the like Bumblebee necklaces and all, but you need to rest. By the way, since you guys are here, did you guys like the live stream? Do you guys want me to do it? Did I did something wrong? Do you want me to change anything? Can I get a feedback from you guys? We still have 65 people here. Can I get a feedback? I'm gonna read it. Oh, thank you. This is the best. I love it. Oh, thank you more. It was cool. It was great. Oh, live stream was awesome. Oh my god, Chris, what did you do before the sounds once? Chris, you didn't have to. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Oh, you made me emotional. How dare you? You didn't have to. You didn't have to. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. It was fun. Do more. It was just me rambling, but I'm glad if you guys enjoyed it. I tried really hard to like figure out the streaming thing because I've never streamed in my life, and I was trying to figure out how to use OBS. I watched a lot of YouTube videos to be able to like configure the settings, and a huge shout out to Adam on Twitter. He helped me a lot to like arrange the settings of OBS based on my internet connection. And I came up with these like interesting solutions. Like I put a wire in here to like make my internet more stable, even though my modem is like literally in the living room. There was this one day that I put all of my like electronic devices on the little living room because I thought that I can't stream on my room. But yeah. Oh, right now it's not affecting my life. Don't worry, because I'm unemployed. I don't have a responsibility. So yeah. Thank you so much for the feedback, guys. Nice to have a space to discuss theories and shitpost about bees. You can always talk about the bees on my channel, guys. It's a welcome place for the bees and other stuff. You can talk about the bees freely here. And yeah, I'm a troll, so we still get a hammer. I'm not gonna read the plea. Oh my goodness, you guys! Josie, what are you doing? You're a student. You shouldn't give me money. You're still a student, Josie. What are you doing? I love you, Josie. She's a friend of mine, but I can't believe you, Josie. You're 18. Don't give me money. Oh, Lolo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I want to get to RWBY. Oh my god, Lolo, thank you. You guys are making me emotional. Thank you. I love you, Lolo. Thank you. Yeah, I was kind of nervous, Firecracker, but yeah, you're a moderator. You can abuse your role as much as you want. You're my friend. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. So, like, let's make my like signature ending. Okay. So, this was my first ever RWBY live stream discussion. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you guys on the next one, if there will ever be one. But you know what I mean. Take care.